Hi, everyone. I'm Vivian Stewart. Welcome back to another session. So, today we are looking at evaluating resources, which is step number 5 in the steps to complete an assignment. This may be something that you have done that you were unaware that you were doing it, or it could be something that you've never done before. But when it comes to evaluating your resources, this is very important because you don't want to have a paper that is filled with false information or dated information. So, with this process, we actually have to take the time to read through our information, to critically look at it, and to make sure that it passed certain guidelines. So, this may, as I said, this may be something that's totally new to you. Okay, so I want to introduce you to something that's called the CRAP test. What a name, right? CRAP, CRAAP. This is a test that allows you to make sure that your information is valid, it's authoritative, it's credible information. So if you want to pause right now to get paper and pencil, you can. Or later on, what you could do is just simply watch maybe a YouTube video or just search the web for additional information. But this is not a very long video. I just want to talk about each one of these parts in the word crap. So C stands for current. You need to search your document to see if it tells you when it was published or when it was updated. When it comes to websites, usually somewhere at the bottom, the date will be provided. When it comes to books, you can look at the copyright dates. When you're using our databases, the citations will usually let you know when the item was actually published. There's also a way that you could filter by publication date. So it is very important that you have current information. Don't have a paper that's filled with data that was collected in the 80s or 90s. Make sure your information is current. Now, that one is very simple. The others get a little bit dicey when it comes to fully understanding them, but we'll try to walk you through this so that you can fully understand it. The next letter is R, which stands for relevance. Making sure that you have the best information. You have found the best information. So, of course, when you're using our databases, there is a way to search by relevance, okay, instead of just searching for by publication dates or by an alphabetical listing. So, what this is saying is that, yeah, I think that this is the best information because it's really answering my questions. It's giving me everything that I need to support what I'm saying in my paper. So it is very relevant to me. And another thing that some students look at is they try to look for information that is published by experts in the field. So if ever you have an option that allows you to filter your information by peer reviewed, what this term simply means is that this particular information or this article has been reviewed by a group of experts in that field. They have accepted it as being valid, that it has passed their criteria, and it can be included into certain journals. So you may just want to look for peer review type information to know that this is information that is coming from an expert. It has been evaluated by a set of experts, and I know that this is something that I can use. The first A stands for authority. Did the information provide for you the author's name? Do you know the credentials of the author? Have you heard of this publisher? Is it a publisher that has been around for some time or not? Knowing the reputation of the person or the publisher is very important, and that is what authority simply means. The next A stands for accuracy. Does this information seem to be information that is based upon facts, or does it seem to be filled with opinions of someone? Does it seem to be trying to persuade you in some type of way? Is it filled with what is called propaganda? You know, that is what it means by accuracy. Do you really feel that this is accurate information or not? So just try to answer that question when you're looking at your resource. The last one you may or may not use, which is purpose. The P stands for purpose. Is this information filled with biased information? trying to persuade you against something that you know kind of in your heart is not right. A good term to look for is fake news. Is this really fake news or is it really truthful news? That's what CRAP stands for. That's what you need to be thinking of as you're reading through your information, trying to make sure that you are critically evaluating it, trying to make sure that you know you are not providing something that the instructor will know is not credible. So the three things to keep in mind: you're looking for credible, you're looking for scholarly, you're looking for authoritative type information to provide to your instructor to support whatever it is that you are writing on. Okay, so keep in mind that you may just want to find out a little bit more about this particular test, the CRAP test. I know that there are YouTube videos that are available. I know that there is information that's on the web. And once you kind of start doing this, you don't necessarily have to have this written down because you will have gone through this process so much until you will actually be going through it without really knowing that you're going through it. So this is a long portion of this process because you are reading your information, critically looking at it, evaluating it, making sure that this is really information that you can use to support your document that you are writing on. Okay, so that is all that I wanted to talk to you about concerning step number 5. So at this point, let me try to stop sharing my screen. And I'm trying to get back to stop sharing my screen. Okay, so that brings me to the end of this particular video. I hope that it will help you as you're going through this process. I hope that you will share this information with other students. And I do hope that you will join me for the next video that will be posted very soon. Thank you so much for joining me, and you all have a great day. Bye-bye.